Hey guys, it's me, Vix123 with some Rush gameplay on Battlefield 4. This is Xbox One Zavod 311. I was playing with Miniminter and KSI, and we did awesomely in this game. We were literally unstoppable. We were playing attacking, and it was just non-stop charging through. I think in the end I went 25-2, which is almost a Call of Duty scoreline, and this is a full-out game of Battlefield while playing the objective, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy watching that, checking it out. I'm not actually quite sure what assault rifle I'm using here. I will find out when I get this. Oh wait, I didn't even get the kill. I didn't even get that there. I thought I was going to get that kill. It was a while ago that I got this gameplay cap, but shortly you'll see what weapon it is that I was using. So that was actually half of my deaths in the game. We've got the squad spawning going on. We're planting the MCOMs and not really giving the enemy team much of a chance, but you wouldn't really expect us to. And anyway, that is what you're going to be watching, and what I'm going to be talking about. I actually have kind of a specific topic to discuss, something that may be of interest to some of you, it may not. But I was doing some reading, and I was reading some stuff about criminal technology, as you can see in the title. So it's interesting that the way technology goes, and with criminal activity, is that in these days, kind of with nanotechnology, it's so easy for criminals to fabricate forensic evidence, and in the same way that a photograph can now not really be considered incontestable evidence, because you guys know what happens with photos. Photoshop comes along, you can make anything look like it's happening when in actual fact that never happened. It's completely falsified, and you know, it may become a situation where videos can easily become fabricated. I mean, when you think about even, you know, VFX and that sort of stuff, it's not at the point where, you know, anyone could just go along and, you know, make something look different to how it is. It, you know, requires a lot of intensive software and skill to get something like that going. However, with something just like a photo, anyone can, you know, sit down with Photoshop, and given enough time they can make a completely different scenario. So the interesting thing will be when nanotechnology gets to the point that it's accessible to everyone, and then physical evidence like fingerprints, like you know, DNA and that sort of stuff. And oh, in the game, this is what I love about Battlefield. Walls in the way, just go straight through it. Like, how can any other FPS even compete with that? Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that sidetracked me, but it was cool, right? Let me know in the comments if you thought that was cool. Look at that perfect flank. They're like, oh yeah, there's a water tower, right? They definitely won't be able to come through there. And I'm just like, nope. Blast my way through. And here, actually, there's some more of that. We were holding the line. I'm like, right, I'm going to funnel them through this doorway. Let my teammates defend the bomb sites. All that great stuff. Like, we've got them, you know, a bit of a choke point here while the bombs are getting planted. You know, I'm just waiting at that doorway. I'm like, this doorway's good. I'm even going to push up to the doorway and go through it. And then JJ's like, you know what, I'm just going to blow up the entire wall. And then that leaves me completely vulnerable to the guys on the other side. That was a bit of a miscommunication. KSI gets me killed on the battlefield. But, nah, it's good fun. It's always good fun playing as a squad. Need to get some live stuff going on with that. But anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah, so things can be fabricated, and when you get to the point that kind of even fingerprints, you know, gloves with fingerprints on can be fabricated. I think they even can at this point. You know, where do you draw the line? Where do you, you know, say this is irrefutable evidence and this isn't? Because, you know, there have been people, you know, executed over crimes that they didn't commit in America. And where do you go to with this kind of situation? How can you have something that's uncontestable? And you know, there is danger that, you know, people will get framed, and physical evidence will be useless, because it could just be, you know, faked up to atomic level precision using molecular manufacturing, and surveillance itself can be tricked. So it just makes you wonder, you know, where this all ends, because of course this has been going on forever. The more systems you develop to, you know, counteract criminal activity, the more ways that they find to get around this mechanism right here. So it's, you know, it's fair to say that any system you have ever, you know, people will abuse it. There's no perfect system, but, you know, you try and get as close to having one as you can. And it just throws up interesting questions about, you know, how all of this stuff will play together in the future, because technology itself as well is expanding. You know, think that, say, let's say 100 years ago, you're going to commit a crime, you can do a couple of things. You can steal from people, you can assault them, you can murder them. There's some crimes you can do. However, it's kind of limited when you consider to the number of crimes and diversity of crime there is nowadays. There's identity theft. There's monetary fraud. There's essentially cybercrime, hacking accounts, stealing information digitally. And then there's still all the authentic methods of crime. People using Bluetooth to hack people's phones and get their phones to phone up, premium rate phone lines, stealing money from them that way. There's all sorts of different ways, and if you consider the way technology is expanding and increasing exponentially, it's gonna just become kind of a ridiculous situation if you consider it in kind of a situation from a point of view right now. Already there's so much technology that we don't even understand or know about that can be used, potentially for criminal activities. So when you multiply that out onto a bigger scale, it becomes even more of a crazy situation. So that's just the topic I wanted to bring up right here, just to give you guys a bit of an insight into something to think about. And now I think for the rest of the game, we've got a couple of minutes. I'm just going to jump on board with the gameplay, see what's going on, see what the team are doing, and we've just had the last objectives unlocked right here. In fact, I'm not sure if they are. I think there might be. In fact, no, there are 2 more behind these objectives here. So as you see, an incredible, the important part of Rush is just moving as a team, and that's something we were doing incredibly effectively in this game right here. Because when you're attacking, it's all too easy to kind of push up to, a point where you're facing the enemy team, and then kind of stand there and just have a hold standoff and not kind of make any risky moves to head straight in. Another thing is that our team were very quick on the go to get pushing straight forward towards the enemy objectives. They didn't really come out to meet us, so they didn't really have any room to fall back on. So there are 2 things to be picked up right there. 1, if you're attacking, move forward as quickly and as aggressively as possible. And 2, if you're defending, to some extent do the same. Don't leave, your objectives completely open so the enemy team can just go around you and plant the bomb sites. But don't just sit at the bomb sites, because if you get squad wiped, if you get taken out, then the enemy team are rolling straight onto those bomb sites and making a mess of what you are doing, which is exactly what we did here. I mean, if you look on the mini map on the radar, we're practically at these bomb sites now, and no, I was right. These are the last 2, I think. How many times have I been unsure about this? So once we've got it armed, it's a very easy task of just staying there, picking up kills, because even at this point, now we've cleaned the enemy out of the area, they're actually on the offensive, and this is the perfect situation for the attacking team to defend. We just defend that bomb site, they come rolling in for kills, and they just get picked up very easily. Here, I really didn't want that death, and then a legendary teammate came in and revived me. What an absolute hero. So, pretty much it. That last bomb site in the tower is actually really, really difficult to defend. If you're ever playing Rush on this game and you're defending, you get pushed back to here, just squad spawn in the top of that water tower thing, whatever building it is, and you'll be able to defend that pretty effectively. It can't actually be taken down. And you see that the game's pretty much set and matched. We're just waiting for the teammates to go up, plant that bomb. I just decided to go a little bit of Rambo mode with my pistol because I couldn't seem to get any ammo, and that actually works out well. Did I get the revive? Come on, let's get you. No, I was too slow. I was warming up my fibs for too long. Keep trying, Vic. It's not too late. It was too late. He died. It was my fault. I'm sorry, Simon. And here, just going to pick up a last few kills. You can hear the music playing, the awesome Battlefield music. That's when you know that things will be wrapped up fairly soon. Didn't even realise I was out of the combat area here. They're all running down the side of the house. They don't even really seem to see us. They get a pistol kill, and this was complete fluke. I actually did not mean to go for that shot, but it killed him. So there we go, 25-2. Unfortunately, not first on the team. Xbox record that because one of my teammates was going mad on the MCOM plants and the revives. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay video and discussion. If you did, feel free to leave a like rating and let me know what else you would like to see on Battlefield 4. And feel free to check out this prop hunt video on my third channel, my Let's Play Walkthrough Random Games channel. It was a load of fun and it seems to be getting a really great response so far, so I wanted to let more of you know about it. Click the link on screen or in the description to check it out, and I'll see you guys sometime soon, or maybe even on that video. Yeah, that could work. Right, I'm out.